Hi, Amy. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, and paranormal investigator. It's great to see you yesterday in my card of the day. Um, I don't remember if I've read for you before, so I just like to give a little spiel. Um, I see, hear, feel, sense, know, so I get this in a lot of ways. I hear them talk, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. And I try to describe the picture to the best of my ability, what they're showing or what I feel from this picture. They don't uh, they don't tell all the details because it's none of my business, but they should give me enough so at least you understand. And if you don't understand it now, you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. There's they never waste a message. So anything you don't understand, keep it in mind. Um, they don't always tell us what we want to know. That I ask for the questions, but they usually try to answer them. They tell us what we need to know, what they think we need to know. And he'll give a couple of little things to validate that it's him for sure. And then the rest of it, and this is the way I do it, the rest of it is messages from him. So not every single thing is going to be something you can validate. To me, that's just somebody patting themselves on the back going, look what I can do. So we're going to talk to Wayne. And he mentions a rabbit. He just says rabbit. He's not saying why he mentions the rabbit, so I don't know if somebody has a pet rabbit or he'd like to go rabbit hunting or something to do with a rabbit. He he's also showing himself at an upright piano. He's playing the piano, so even if he didn't play the piano, that doesn't matter. But he's playing the piano, and as he's playing, he's looking to his right, and he's watching you guys sing. And he's tapping his foot, and he's doing the pedal a little bit, and he's tapping his foot to the music. He's got this huge smile on his face, and he's just really into it. So he could either be just showing his way that he enjoys the singing, or he could actually be with the person who is playing the piano for you guys when you sing. And as he's showing this, I see there's more than one, but I'm seeing more pronounced. Not that he likes this one better, but I see one with longer blondish hair. So I don't know which, I haven't looked at your Facebook because that just messes me up. So I don't do that. But I'll look when I get done and see what your hair looks like. So he's just, he's making a big deal out of, he says, I just enjoy the hell out of it. So he says something about dedicating a song to him. So I don't know if you guys have dedicated a song to him, thought about it, or he just wants you to. He says, for old dad, for old dad. You guys sing in church? He's showing me a church now. He says you guys sing like the angels. Isn't that sweet? He's mentioned, I don't know if he's got anything else here or not. No, I don't think he's going to say any more about that. Anyway, he mentioned tacos. Was that his favorite food? And he liked watching The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Well, that's an old film, old movie. he said, he says when it was close to the end, that the only thing he worried about, the only thing that kept him like trying to hang on was he was worried about leaving everybody because he always felt like he was he was the caregiver. He was oh, what's the words I want to use? He was he felt like he needed to be here to take care of everybody. He was afraid what was going to how everybody was going to take care of themselves after he was gone. And I don't even feel like it was like and I'm sure he was like not like the big protector, but more the financial, the get everything done that a dad should do kind of person. And he was afraid what would happen when he wasn't there to be that person. He says he was afraid of what would happen when he left, as far as you guys not having that shoulder, his shoulder to lean on. He says, I love you more than you will ever know. But I'm watching from above. I want you all to be happy. Don't be sad for me. I can still hear you. He says he did not suffer. The only suffering was his anxiety about leaving you guys. That, gosh, what's the word I want to use? I know the feeling, I just can't spit it out. Um, just, just being that guy. Gosh, dang it, that's not the way I want to say it. Good grief, where's my words this morning? It's kind of like the corner post would be gone of the family. He says he says his granny was there when he left. There's a man standing behind her. Granny seems like a almost like a matriarch type person, like she was the cornerstone of the family. I'm not sure who the man is, but he's associated with Granny somehow. There was also a dog waiting for him. I heard poodle, but it doesn't look like a poodle. So I'm not, and I can't see it very clear for some reason. So if it's not very clear picture, then it's something that's not that important. But so I'm not sure why he's showing it that way. He's talking something about he just had a knowing, like you didn't have to tell him. He just knew you had something going on inside, or you were in trouble in some way, or something was wrong, or he just kind of knew these things. He's showing me a single red rose, and he's showing me a table, but it's not like a dining room table or kitchen table. It's more like a buffet type table, maybe up against the wall. So it may not be the exact table, but he's showing a single red rose and somebody lays it down. There's a picture there. I can't tell for sure if it's him, but somebody lays this down there, and I'm pretty sure it's his picture. He's not showing that clear enough either. So somebody is honoring him with this single red rose. There's there's a really young boy that he talks to. The children and animals can see them and sense them. So there's a really young, kind of darker haired, not real dark, but darker haired boy that sees him and interacts with him, even if he's not saying so. So I'm not sure who this child belongs to, but watch watch for this child to go, "Hi," and there's nobody there because he sees him, and they're very close. They're very close. So even if you don't know it, just pay attention to what you hear if you know who this child is. He comes up behind you a lot, like right behind you, and I don't feel like he smoked a pipe, but he keeps talking about pipe tobacco smoke. So you're going to smell the pipe tobacco smoke, and you can smell it anywhere. You can be in a store, you can be in your kitchen, you can be in your car. It doesn't matter where you're at, and you get that whiff. I don't even know if anybody smokes a pipe anymore. And that's going to be him letting you know that he's around. So when you get that, just stop and tell him you love him. You know that's him. Validate him, and he'll bring you more signs once you realize it's him. Yeah, you'll probably feel that he comes up really close on my backside. So it might feel like a bubble bumping against you, or I tell people all the time, it's like when somebody stares at you across the room, you feel that. So your back might feel warm. Your upper back will probably feel warm or tingly, could be goosebumps. I don't know how you're going to feel the energy. He says, I've got your back, just like I always did. When he's going like this, he's going to pull his hair. He says, sometimes you made me pull my hair out, but I never stopped loving you. He's saying, be careful with the curves. Curves. I think he said curves. Not, then I thought he said curls. He's speaking real soft. Curves. Curves. Be careful with the curves. So do you have a windy road that you travel quite frequently? He says, there's more up here with me. I just don't need to acknowledge them at this time. We're all together again in spirit. Call on me when you need me. That does not hold me here. I know some people think that if you keep asking for them, that holds them here and they can't go do whatever it is they need to do, or it's keeping them from something. That's not true. They can go wherever they want. That's not true. they don't have this heavy physical body to hold them anywhere. So their energy, we just turn into energy, back into energy. And energy can go anywhere. He's talking about you looking at a star and wishing upon a star. He says your wish will come true. Not that I can come back, but your wish will come true. And he starts singing, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference where you are. Was that a Jiminy Cricket song from Disney, I think? One of those cartoons way back in my day. He said he's glad he got this opportunity to speak with you, even though it's short. He says, don't have any regrets about the end. No regrets about the end. It's just fine. I'm perfect. And I love you. And with that, he's leaving. And he says, you need to breathe. You need to breathe. And I just took a deep breath. You need to breathe. Take those deep breaths. Suck in some more oxygen. Okay. Thank you for this opportunity, for allowing me to be the voice of your loved one. Much love to you. And Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you.